Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be, giving you a world edit tutorial. This is not an installation guide. If you need to install world edit, you have to do that first before watching this video. I want for this video to be like really approachable for beginners who don't know how to use world edit, and hopefully, this helps everyone out. So, first off, you need to get a wooden axe. You could just go in creative and get yourself a wooden axe, and you can see like, yeah, this is working. Or, and I suggest getting used to this. You can do / wand, and you can see like if I do / these are all just like world edit commands. I'm not going through all of this. I'm just going through the ones that I end up using the most and find the most useful. So first off, we're gonna just like set a region to be a certain thing, which is pretty intuitive. We're gonna select the two corners that we want. So like if you're doing a wall, it'd be that corner to like the bottom corner. But for the purpose of this corner and this one, I'm left clicking to select the first corner. I am right clicking to select the second corner. And I'm doing / set stone. And I have my stone selection. Pretty simple. Let's say I want to get rid of this. Well, there's a couple things I could do. First, I could think about like a Word document. I'm just going to go over, there's undo, redo, and there's also copy and paste. So, first off, if I want to get rid of this, I could just do / undo. And we're left like with the original selection. And I'm going to put this back for a minute. So I'm going to do / redo. Let's say I want to get rid of this, and I also don't want to have to break my original blocks. I just want this completely gone. I could do / set air, because that's not the same thing as a barrier block. It's just there is like this. Every Minecraft block that you don't see, there's just like invisible air blocks everywhere. So you want to get rid of something, you just make it air. Okay, so now going on to copy and paste. I'm gonna build out like just like a little random. Basically, I'm just making a stick figure. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Okay, and just so you can see what I'm doing, I'm grabbing this so I can make my selection. I can break these blocks too, that doesn't matter. And I can do / copy. So now this is all copied. If I move over, that is how pasting works. It is in regards to where you were standing when you did the copy is where it will paste. So I've moved up a little bit and over to the side. So I'm expecting that to be how it's positioned. Which I think, wait, did I end up going back down a little bit? I did move like back and forth a bit, so you can see that. I think this might be on the same block, even though I tried moving up. It's 2 blocks off the ground. Yeah, that's it. I ended up going back down for a second. Oh well. But yeah, copy paste, pretty simple. Now if I do rotate 90, you can rotate selections. So now if I do paste from here, it will appear 90 degrees from where I'm at. Yeah, Okay, I definitely did not realize I was there. Okay, let's try paste now. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so copy, paste, and rotate. So now I want to get rid of all of this. Um, there we go. Okay, let's say, I'm going to even give like a practical use here. Let's say you're building a house. You have a wall here. I'm just going to make it go to the end over here. So make it stone. And I need to figure out where to place a door. Now in survival, and assuming you don't have world edit in survival, you're going to have to like manually kind of figure it out. But let's say you're in creative and building a house for some reason. Well, what you can do is just pick like block here, block here, and you can just do slash slash center and some random other block that isn't, you know, looking like anything else. So I'm just going to do gold block. And then, you know, okay, this is my center. I can build a door here. And that would be, you know, the perfect spot for it. Okay, so now we went over how to set blocks. I'm going to go over how to replace blocks. I'm going to make kind of like the same selection I did before. Actually, no, I'm going to make more of a wall, actually. I'm going to make this stone. Now let's say I make, I don't know, a row like this, oak planks. Why not? It's in my inventory. I'm lazy. Now let's say I decide I don't like that this is stone. I want this to be some other block, but I really want to keep my oak planks. I can make this selection, and I can do, I don't know, slash slash replace stone, comma, you know what, I see acacia here. I'm just going to do acacia planks. Oh, and I'm pressing tab, by the way, when I hover over something to make it appear. That's not what I wanted. That was a different command. Hold on. I think it's the comma. I messed it up with the comma. Yep, I messed it up with the comma. I'm sorry. Ignore that. Syntax matters, believe it or not. I was getting ahead. So yeah, if I want to replace the stone and keep the oak planks, then I do replace stone space acacia planks. There we go. Now on to the thing that I did on accident. Let's just do set stone. Get rid of that for a minute. Let's say I have a stone wall and I really want to like scatter a bunch of random blocks for, you know, the sake of decorating it and like kind of adding more to it. I could do slash slash set 90% stone, 10% mossy cobblestone. Oh wait, there should not be a space here. There we go. Like, okay, I don't like the distribution of that. Let's make it, I don't know, 70-30. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm like, I want to add another block to the mix here. This isn't good enough. So what I would do here is / replace stone. You have to actually specify stone. And, let's have it at 30%. Why not? I'm going to change the block to cracked stone bricks. Yeah. There we go. If you do not put stone or whatever the block is here before this command, instead of it replacing the block you want with the one that you would like instead, it would treat it as if it were the set command, and it would just kind of distribute it as if it were the set. Which I realize this sounds really bad. I'll just visualize it for you. So, I mean, we have our same selection. If I were to have done this command without the word stone in front, see, it gets rid of the mossy cobble. So that's why we added the word stone in front once we already had something that was set. Alternatively, like, it was good to do /set and then /replace, because let's say you built a wall and you set, one of the blocks to be distributed across it, and then you were like, you know what if I added this other block to it? That's why I showed it this way. But let's say you know everything from the very beginning. All right, I keep on selecting it even though it's already selected. So I'm just gonna make everything stone. What I could just do, what I could have done instead, was just actually, to even better visualize this, I'll do / set gold block just so you can see the change. I can just do /set. I did 30%, I think both, so 40% stone, 30% mossy cobblestone, and 30% cracked stone bricks. Enter. And this is the exact same as I had it before. So really the value in doing the /set and then the /replace was the fact that, if you don't know from the beginning what blocks you want to have randomly spread out, you can do /set and then /replace. But if you do know all of the blocks that you would like to be using from the beginning, you could do something like this. But anyways, that's it. I hope this, didn't go too over your heads at all. I'll admit this last command was a bit more difficult, and it's just something I really like to have for reference. This is a command that I find useful, but it's so rare that I end up actually needing it that I can forget about it and need to find a video to reference it. So yeah, I hope this one wasn't too difficult, but I hope this helps someone get used to world edit a little bit more and be more familiar with it. So anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.